Alrighty, we are all set up. We're going to be doing some setup for Chikipi racing. The entire goal is to create a large platform that scales from preferably the top of this mountain all the way downward. This particular setup, I just added a bunch of XP gain, no item weight. We're just trying to do some basic racing stuff. It's not exactly progression. Although, that being said, there is nothing against progression. We are specifically trying to have it where people can join us and decide, hey, I want to use such and such legendary pal to knock a Chikipi further. Does sound a bit ridiculous, but point being pretty obvious. Let's just go ahead and pick up some resource. We're gonna need plenty of wood. So for that sake, down here, that fall damage still happens. But we shall still gather up plenty of resources. Apologies for the birds in the background. Yes, I do have work speed maxed out. Meaning anytime we put points into it, it'll just accelerate past all bounds of realism. Yes, plenty of loot there. Very nice. I don't think we need this absurd degree of them. It is good to have this much wood. Oh, let me just quickly pull up my Twitch chat thing. Gotta be able to see them chats. Little bit of stone. Right. And a pickaxe. Made in a second. We're just gonna go ahead and mine this stone real quick. Oh yes, elephant in the pond. Very majestic. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we should already have access to getting the platforms. Wooden structure set. Yeah, I'll take that. I got pinged on Discord. Goodbye. Okay, never mind. Not important at the moment. Just gonna go ahead and... Don't think there's anything we particularly need here. Pal sphere, definitely. Health box. Let's go ahead and get a campfire. I don't know if we'll actually need most of this. If the entire goal is just for racing, then I suppose it's just decorative blocks we'll need. Grab a parachute just in case anyways. May need that at some point. Feed box and berry plantation, simply so that we can create an automated whatever's all the way up there. I'm thinking we automate a breeding farm, and then they should be able to just spam Chikipis. Go ahead and grab like 10 of these. XP gain. Yes. Another level. Let's go ahead and see what can we increase, because weight won't matter. I guess I'll do stamina. About that much. Then work speed for the whole sake of seeing how ballistically fast we can make it. Very nice.
Yep.
Have more palladium right here. Actually, can we access the higher tier? No. We have to wait until level 11 for the higher. Go ahead and unlock that. hopefully, that will allow us to deal some very nice damage. Meaning we acquire Chikipi corpses all the faster. Oh, this is a mini boss? Either which way, I'm not dealing severe enough damage. Lamb balls are, I suppose, also a good alternative to the Chikipis. I don't think we'll need them though. We'll grab one of them. Ooh, that was a good chunk of XP. I wonder if I throw out a lamb ball, would it be very effective against them? Because I have damage to pals increased. No, does not look like it. Alright. Looks like we are level 9. I'll just keep grinding on that. Is stone pickaxe any good effectiveness? Not quite. But we have little other options, so I'll take that. I'm to believe while Palworld is active, it does tank my performance, specifically on VTube Studio. So I'm going to pull up Twitch on my phone. And let's go ahead and, can I view my stream? No, I'm not trying to stream from my phone. I'm trying to view my stream. Looks like it is buffered, but I'm not sure what is causing that. Because when I go in multi-view on my desktop, it does show properly. So something about Palworld being the main focus causes it to buffer. I spelled priority wrong. Let me just... there we go. Alright. Let us continue on gathering the ores. Got plenty of them. But we still need infinite. Being said, really just gotta wait till level 11 so that I can have access to the tier 2 pit. We can shred this down very quickly. There we go, level 10. Yeah, 41 checkpoints. I figured I'm gonna have enough. I wonder if increasing my actual attack would increase the amount. No, it doesn't quite look like it. Unless it were significant. Okay. Is there a way to unassign stats? Not that I can see. Go ahead and get the hanging trap, because I believe that freezes any mob I want to capture in place. And let's see. Primitive furnace, obviously. We're gonna want nails for any higher structures. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna want ladder because we're gonna go up pretty high. Gotta have a consistent way of getting back to the top. Putting specifically down the ramp. Sandbag, hopefully for some curves on the track. Palgear workbench just in case we get mounts later on. Mounted torches to put along the track. Yeah, sure, bear trap, why not? Okay. Let's go ahead and check out this last pal, and we should be able to access. I actually need more levels. Lambo. There we go. Defend. Two Chikipis at the same time. Going at them does nothing. Once they're dead, it looks like very little ways to interact. I am wondering about stone cannon though, because that does shoot quite the big block, and that can be rolled around. What, are you angry because your friend had perished? Or I'll defeat you soon enough. There we are. Alright, let's see, how much wood do we have? 140. Should be enough to start basic things. Not enough to definitely. Yeah, let's go chop down some more trees. Doing this enough should get us to level 11, meaning we can get the metal tools, which will definitely accelerate how quickly we progress in this. Let's just gather up all those. I'm gonna chop down this one tree right here. Come on, level 11, please. There we are. Immediately unlocking the metal tools. And the higher quality workbench, which does also increase building speed. And let's go ahead and we need flame organ. So down to this lower area. Ignoring the puppies, as much as I would love to capture one of them. Let's real quick. I'm gonna make myself a parachute. Slash. Later. We do need at least some form of improved travel. Blah. I'm gonna get one chest just in case, but will not need the repair bench. I have disabled durability. Do the bed. Global PAL box. Yeah, nothing else I see that we particularly need at the moment. Go ahead and just do like... And why not? Wonderfully fast. And parachute. We'll need the shield. I'll do it just in case, so we don't just randomly get one tapped by any particular thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but sprint rolling the fastest method of travel?
What?
Well, at least at this stage, it's sprint rolling the fastest. No, I'm not completing your quest. I'm simply here to go all the way to the tower and hopefully get some fox sparks. Oh yes, first fox sparks right there. Give us your organs. What amazing sounds. And we need one more organs. How is there no more fox sparks right here?
What?
Beats me. I guess I just keep on running. I mean, I could just level up as much as possible and see if there's a way of, like, automating them. I do highly doubt that. Okay, we got the base of the tower. There honestly should be more fox sparks around here. Alternatively, do they have a fire? Ah, one more fox sparks. There we go. 3 experience points. Okay. There we go. We got the remainders. Yeah, I'm just gonna spread. It doesn't feel like rolling significantly faster. Just gliding back. Let's teleport back to the beginning area. I do believe we need to start from the top if we build all the way down. At least that way we'll get some subjective level of height. Alright. And immediately creating the furnace. Just right here. Still takes like 5 seconds. Okay, in that case, we are going to bulk up on work speed. Meat cleaver, which is, I believe, the only method this is going to reasonably work. Because if we pull out such pal, oh, do we need fox sparks? Yeah, we might. In that case, we're gonna have to find out how to get one of those. We need the ingots. Let me just go ahead and start making a bunch more spears. There we go. Bunch of those. Because if I need the cleaver, that is not going to be good if I need ink. So I shall need a fox sparks on hand. back to the tower. Should be plenty around here. Alright. Big sip of water done. Yeah, I'm not seeing any fox sparks. Singular one right there. I believe I doubled the catch rate. So I should just be able to first time. Perfect. I don't think we get pal souls just by defeating random pals. I'm kind of curious if we do that a little bit just to see if we can upgrade Fox Spark's work speed. Or I do have it doubled globally, so I think we should. Sake of argument though, let's teleport back and out. Because we need a lot of ingots. And I'm not exactly looking for going around trying to harvest our socks right now. Looks like they're decently fast. I do believe they start out with level 2 kindling. I could be wrong. I'm gonna grab the crossbow, hopefully as a improved way of knocking back the Chikipi, as well as the spear. That's not that all effective, but hopefully if I can get them in a kill whilst being pushed, that should be a significant way of getting them down. Wall torch also for the building. Put fake trees in the way. Expensive though. Go ahead and... Do I need the improved workbench? I do. Good thing we'd made nails. Accessible. Okay, let's go ahead and place the improved workbench. Wonderful. And mineral pick requires more ingots. Let us hope that's enough. No, but we can find out if the cleaver is the most effective way. If not, we're gonna have to lower chickpeas up to the top. And then defeat them.
Yeah.
Alright, so let us... Butcher. No! Okay, so it looks like we will actually have to capture or otherwise drag Chikipi to the top. That a little bit of an oversight when setting this up. However, it's still possible, it's just mildly more difficult. Suppose we'll have to find out if there's some type of booster track or something we access later on. Let's start from the bottom. Up. So, I am not seeing anything at the moment. Large fishing pond, homing module. Ancient bench. Not a clue. Harsh rifles. Futuristic set. Could possibly have in that regard. Pal pod? What is this? Healing pod for pals. Interesting. Don't think we'll be needing that though. Definitely looks like we might be stuck with physically moving pals upward themselves. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm not seeing any particular structures that would be, hey, let's move a pal this way. Unless, of course, we discover a new bug. Go ahead and just queue up the one cloth here as if we need it. Acquire our last ingots. Take a metal pick. And metal axe. Significant improvement in both crafting. Equip metal. We're just gonna discard these. We don't have weight, but we still have inventory slots. Alright. Let's withdraw. Let's test out how accurately they will chase. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here. They do come up little bits at a time. Okay, if I hit this, can they jump up as well? Take that as a no. Can I walk them up this obtuse structure here? Looks like I do have to stay within like 5-ish feet. Come on. Come on. There we go. A little bit at a time.
What?
So we can at least get them up wherever there's a mild incline. You do have to stay relatively close. Okay, bring you over to the stairs. Brilliant. Does this go all the way up? No, it goes further down. Actually, you know what? There is this nice cliff over here that spawns chickapees in the area. This be the better option.
What?
Because previously I was about right here. There's chickapee in this area. Yeah, it's a full level 34 memorized. Wondering because of the zone if there would be lesser. I'm gonna take that as a no. That's odd. Is this not where I did the drop? Okay, let's assume it was much higher up. In fact, all the way to the top.
What?
Because I had believed it was right here. Rolled them down and saw them bounce.
What?
Yeah, we're just ignoring the Memorest. Looking for anywhere where Chikipi spawns on a ledge up high. I would assume somewhere around over here. Doesn't seem any pal spawns. Guess we'll just have to head to the top here.
What? What?
Yeah, holding sprint's much more effective. If there isn't a ledge grab.
What? Hip. Oh. What? Yeah. Oh.
Well, there's Memorest. Yeah, I'm not seeing any particular spot to get a Chikipi. There's a Catava. Still no spawns right here. Yeah, that's pretty odd. Let's head up top here. There's a land ball, which is close.
What?
Trying to accelerate upward.
Hip. Yoy. Oh.
Go ahead and mantle the side here.
Yoy.
If you didn't find a land ball spawn, that would do greatly.
Hip. Yeah.
Alright, real quick, I want to check if there's a command to spawn a specific pal. Looks like there is commands. But I'm not sure if it could actually spawn pal. Gotcha. Looks like there is a home mod for it specifically. It requires us to have the command through that. In that regard, I suppose we are stuck. We have to find a way to get either Chikipi up quite the distance, or we have to find out how to spawn one now. Because even right here would be a good spawn. For the absolute sake of argument, I'm gonna place a base right here and hope that this is the appropriate spawn. Get a good big clip right here.
Hip. Yeah. Hip.
Let's test it out. As far as rolling, do they accept this cliff with enough curvature to settle? Barely. Yeah, looks like we got some good amount of drop here. Not as significant as I was looking for, but all the same, we'll take it. And we will take the free egg. Let's go ahead and get an absurd amount of metal. I don't believe I'll have a ton of metal structure. Just that, it's an accessible resource that definitely is used for a lot of things. Have this. Yeah, not a ton of trees around here. Enough to make it functional, but okay. Go ahead and quickly win boards. And fig trees. I don't think the viewing cage would allow us to, quote unquote, spawn them. No, it does not look like it. It's just for observing. Let us go ahead and start going all the way to foundations. We're going to want to use the stair a lot. I don't believe there's a generic ramp outside the slanted roof. I guess use is about the same. So, foundation right here. Oh, careful.
Yeah.
Can I not place down with it? That is a predicament. Curiosity, can I place the stairs without support? No, I cannot. Let's see. Even if I could place a something structure down there, that cannot build below sea level. Well, how low can we build? That counts as below sea level. Not placed on ground. Hello. Probably gonna have to rotate that. Let's go ahead and construct. Want something that's pretty aligned. Go ahead and say something like that. Can I build a roof off of it? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and build just wooden roof. trying to snap place, not roll.
Yeah. Oh.
Not enough support. What do you mean overlaps? Alright, this is gonna be fun.
What?
Let's go ahead and create another support. Starting from right here. Go ahead and swap to roof. Not enough support. Can we build upward of this? See, we cannot build these stacked, can we? I will take that as a no. Take one of these. Can I branch off significantly? Not a support.
Yeah.
Okay, it does seem like this might be a bit more difficult than I planned.
What?
Go ahead and disable that. Give ourselves practically the max work speed.
What? What? Yeah. Oh.
No Chikipi up here, is there?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
There is not.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so it looks like the thing we can start with is a single Chikipi right here. Building upwards, I know we can do at least generic towers. That should start at least something. So if we just line it to right here. Snap a bunch of these together. It should create at least some support. Looks like we might have to clear out this boulder. Okay, so use slanted roof. We're just going to go an upward. Let's place a flat right here. Tricky angles. Is it like that? Let's see, do we have to create a side platform at the ending point? Yeah, let's try something like that. And Chikipi turret. Okay, right here. Bring you up. Okay, follow me on the roof. Perfect. Oh, but then you run all the way back. Okay, let us create an entrance right here. And then we're going to create some walling. So it should be a very clear and specific path. Doesn't really overlap. Let's assume that is the boulder. Why do these things have to have so much HP? Retrying for the wall. I just not like that idea. Let's try disassembly. Does the staircase work better? It does. Okay. So we may just have to use staircase.
Yep.
Go ahead and disassemble. Go diagonal. Make a flat. Gonna keep on 3 platform in turn. Wait, can I place a foundation up here? Shouldn't be able to. For the sake of argument, I'm not going to. Platform. And then continue with another 3. And just stairs. And then let's say this is a finishing area. Something like that. Not placed on ground? Alright, come on, Chikipi. There we go. It will definitely look off, but it is
Yep.
correct. Okay. Come on. Can I get you to go up? Perfect. Keep following. Mild damage to structures. Oh, they take fall damage? Interesting mechanic. Gonna delete the distant structure. So let's try placing walls everywhere on here. It's just standard wooden wall. we have to place one from this side? We do. This is gonna be fun. And place another roof. Let's assume we just need the outer side and we're good. Yeah, this is about the highest I can build. Simply because I cannot target the blocks. Let us head all the way up here. Albeit we might lose aggro. Perfect. Yeah, we can't place sideways to them. We do kind of have to angle somewhat obtusely upward just to build these walls. Yeah, this doesn't look like a monstrosity. I would disassemble that top, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the building. Chop down the ores. Chikipi, you're gonna hurt yourself if you keep doing that. I mean, hey, you wanna mine it for me? By all means. Go ahead and foundation these. Build the walls. Maybe losing some placement. I'm not sure how we're going to mitigate this. Go ahead and try using the wooden roof. Can I build walls off of this? Yes, I definitely can. Building straight upward. Go ahead and recube. We are about at placement limit. Go ahead and do this. I'm gonna place a foundation about right here. Okay, and then we're just gonna place walls forward. There should be a way of us creating like a mantling platform. Something like that. Then we're just gonna alternate. Like this. Something like that. And that should allow us to gain some height to build up.
Hip. What? Oh. Yeah.
Kind of feel like American Ninja Warrior or something. And up as much as we
What?
can.
Oh. Yeah.
Brilliant. And we should be able to place our remainder of the walls. And then, yeah, I'll remove that last layer. Okay. That should be sufficient. So we're gonna have two dangerous sides, two very accessible sides. When Chikipi's doing all their dashes, gotta be careful on the outer. But I am curious, if I just head all the way up to the top, does their targeting allow them to chase? No, they start heading all the way back down. Figured, just wanted to verify. I am going to make an inner side to this, only just to prevent Chikipi from targeting. There we go. And I should be able to run all the way up to that location before Chikipi loses target. Okay. Come on, Chikipi. Let's start simple, right here. Okay, right here, how about? Come on, you got this. You can run around the wall. Plus you get the more accurately they start dashing. I'd say the main goal would be to see if, one, can get to the top of the tower without falling off. And two, can do it without taking any significant damage. Each hit being a loss. Okay. Get you up to this crux. Perfect. No. Yeah, that's about what I was worried about. Well, let's see. Can we roll them. Following walls, yes. So if someone really wanted to recover them, they could get good at blocking rotation, getting them up. Does seem like you can accelerate them by rolling into them. We're to do that right here. Quite a launch. And despawned it there. I'm not seeing them float to the top. But I don't know if that actually just purely despawned. Oh, there they are. Hello, Chikipi. I'm assuming that's them.
What?
Alright. So, we know we can get them to consistently do that.
What?
It really does just take some practice to adjust their aiming. Although I'm to wonder, is this going to be more of a time? Or more of a build a second tower and see?
Yeah.
I don't want to see about a second tower, but then again, the building. Or should I say capability would be the more appropriate word.
What?
Might just have to see about adding the cheat spawn and getting them to roll down. They roll off, that is a loss. Okay, so I can build while gliding. Cannot build downward of any current block.
What?
Which is a weird thing.
Hip. Yeah.
Oh, looks like if I hold left alt. Okay, so I can build downward. Meaning this
What?
setup I had earlier is possible. So let's create a very flat build. Do roof down. Not enough support. How do we get more support? Not placed on ground. Still not enough support. Hmm.
Yep.
Build a ladder, but that doesn't imply support. Let's see. Can I just keep putting more support foundations connected to it? I mean, one would hope that just suddenly applies a bunch of... Let's use alt placement. It looks like that does work to cheese it. So what, do we just have to toggle between that and putting a base support? Not want to target lower. Let's try like this. Oh, please go on ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does look like our other option is probably the better. Just building downward from a high atop is the least.
Yeah. What? Hip. Yeah. What? Oh.
Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can give ourselves the best version of the grappling hook, if not just so that we can avoid dealing with this gibberish. Let's see. Open chat, command. Do I have to set an admin password? You are not an admin. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna worry about using the cheat command later on to create a downward for the immediate. We're gonna leave ourselves up here. We can try the Chikipi drop later. In that case, let us return to title. Yeah, let's just do some progress on our actual. Alright. So, we change stream title. And just go to my dashboard. Let's go ahead and go to options. And we're going to copy the new code and apply that to our stream elements so that we can have people join if they so choose, given that they installed the correct mods list. Mainly because not doing so causes a Alrighty, it has been updated. Don't forget to do exclamation mark join to join. What on earth? Not gonna question why there was a bunch of venom glands. Because as far as my understanding was, the ranch was all the way over here. So I suppose that means we have enough for the... Go to missions. Submission... 20 high quality cloth and 100 venom glands. We definitely have enough venom glands now. Yes, that is 48, and I can only assume we have plenty more. 114. 15. 119. And then, what level does it take to acquire the high quality claw? Level 36. So we're soon enough there. What does it want for the base this time around? Power generator, which requires electric organs. Yeah, 20 electric organs and 50 ingot. Ingot we can deal with. That's possibly still going to take a while. But organs are what I'm going to have problems. Let's go ahead and grab our mount. I'm just going to walk there. We need the XP on the way anyways. Any extra gained materials will simply be for the pure sake of selling at the shop. We're going to be heading over to just around where the ping pack is. There's an amazing spot there, simply for a lot of electric types. Yeah, level difference, 400 hit each of the tiny stones. Ridiculous. Let's go ahead and keep dashing along here. Village, I believe, following this path. This way. Gerbil. Okay, not one-tapping them anymore unless I use my dash. I do not need to be shotgunned right now. That's a lot of dire howl. Okay, let's just ignore that. Oh, is this a nest? Mercy ring before we forget. Right on. Drop the mercy. And from right here, we're basically going to drop the stone. And away we go. Gonna ignore that we're overweighted. Alright, and let's find out where we turned wrong. If I'm not mistaken, village is right here. So we were close. We just weren't there. So, can we go backwards? For the sake of argument, shall swap to Nightwing. Right, I don't have my tornado dash. That's alright. Swerve through these trees. Pretty dark egg. Alright, we're gonna start diving down a little bit. Perfect. Where's the merchant? I'm gonna buy from him. Let's see, where is Electricord? I believe 18 was the remaining amount we needed. And let's see. I don't think we should need any other types of resource from here. Yeah, all these would be simply decorative. In that case, let us quickly talk to both quest managers. Pal Reverser changes a pal's gender. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, don't think we need anything here. Talk to the one over here and the Pal Reverser. Let's see. Promised reward. Not beaten 10 of them. But I got some training manuals, so we'll take it. Can I not climb? I'm gonna take that as a no. Alright. Let's see. 20 species, 30, 40. How many did I discover? Looks like flat 60. Plenty of rewards for that. Increases a pal's defense. Yeah, let's give it to Mamarest. Allows pal to read it, increasing their medicine production affinity by 1. Looks like that only affects someone who has one. Tech point. More XP for Mamarest. Even more for Mamarest. All the XP. Go ahead and unlock Polymer, since that looks like that is a specifically resource material. Grits. I can only assume we're gonna need those. Okay, and back to the beacon here. Teleport straight to the base. And yeah, we should probably look at creating other bases. Quick stack those. We can move now.
Hey.
Go ahead and place these eggs. They all look like they're generics. We get Lunarius.
Hey.
Wonderful. Go ahead and take a quick peek at. Take the spheres and the ore. Also. Oh, we have to collect everything. Gotcha. In that regard, go ahead and can we assign Mamorest? We need to increase our mining. Okay, let's look at Lunarius. And they have Wall and Party Spheres Home In on pals. And carrying capacity increases by 300. Say who to replace. Because they're definitely going to be our highest. Oh. And they do 4 work speeds. So let's go ahead and actually quickly just replace Depresso. Let's see. Work preferences? What else does Lunarius have? Gathering objects and planting. Just have them on gathering and work. See if they can level up in the meantime. For ourselves, we will still be upgrading. Go ahead and say stamina again. Or build the energy reactor about right here. Placement? Hard to tell whether it was really out of place or simply not wanting to place. Yeah, it looks like it's very touchy. Accept. Just go ahead and place it here on the outskirts. 40 seconds. Yeah, it looks like it's barely downscaling when we get other people to help. I'm gonna finish building this. There we go. It looks like he's powering up his capacity quite a bit by spinning. Growing muscles? Kind of hard to say. Dump some extra resource. Dump those. Food slot. Wait, does that take weight from me? Not thinking so. Let us go ahead. Wait, Lunarius can level up at base? Yeah, level 6 already. I am gonna need them, however, so I will replace Flambell for now. Oh, excuse me. can upgrade Pal Box, so let's go ahead and do that. And it wants a weapon assembly line, production assembly line, high quality hot spring, and full applied pals. Go ahead and just search work suitability. Alright. For Aloha. Can be ridden. Increases egg production speed. Pretty damn good. And let's set our backup in the place of. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace Priscilla. Go ahead and sort. And they're good for frost and ice organ. And he's good for logging and kindling. Damn, 3 across all stats. Go ahead and replace the other 4. As they are only a 1. Yeah, let's just go ahead and leave him like that. Check his stats real quick. Increase in player work speed, player stamina consumption, and active skill reduction. Yeah, very good. Fallen party ground got 40% more items when defeated. Various seeds when assigned to rank. Yeah, I think we got everyone good set up. Oh my. No one collects the wood. So we've been overloaded. 1,300 wood. Gonna quick stack the iron into there. And queuing up another 45 ingot. How much of these holders did they just nuke but then leave? Any which way it's cut, Mamarest is shredding them. Okay. And let's go ahead and pull out Lunarius. Looking cool. Can we build the high quality springs? No, we need coolant. I do not know how to craft. I'm assuming that requires the higher quality. The actual production assembly. Yeah, it looks like aside from the ingots, we have everything we're gonna need for that. I'm just gonna go ahead and make like 5 of these. And we need a bunch of boards. 10. Do we have everything but the ingots? We need one more nail. And then I'm going to queue up about 5 chunks of cement. Yeah, our work speed's pretty up. Looks like Lunaris is transporting all the dropped materials. However, we need you on helping me craft. One of the few palaces actually making it budge. Learned power shot. I'm gonna have to get you leveled up, so we're gonna have to fight several a pal. While you work on the last two, Jack, can we make a saddle for any of the other types? No, looks like we might not have the research for it. Aloha is quite the lower. And refined ingots is what they're. Which means we need a lot of flame organ and cryocoolant. Okay. Grinding up a little bit more cement. I know we needed it for something. Ah, fishing pond. Let's see, how happy are you when we complete? Enough that you leveled up. Brilliant. Okay, let's pull you back. And sleep through the night. Great. Got a dire howl. And a daydream. Set 2 more eggs. And let's dump all of our raider materials. Okay. Anything at this current point requires us to get a lot of the flint to upgrade the box. The high quality hot spring definitely requires some of the cement. The weapon and production assembly lines also require a lot of ingot. Hey, who's working on the smelting? Let's go ahead and set them something like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and fast travel. Actually, before we do that, keep backtracking, but we do need armors. Let's see, where's the higher metal? Cold resistance is nice, however we need heat resist. Flame organs, gotcha. And let's stomp forward. Yeah, I probably should fast travel. Go ahead and do that. Use this Mamorest. Go over by the tower. Should be a few fox sparks. Someone had told me if you grapple to a surface and immediately pull out your glider while you're in that travel, you should be able to preserve your momentum. Looks like it does more or less just crashes. Excuse me. Yeah, takes a good 4 or so seconds. But for the damage output, I would say that's worth it. From 900 to 3000. What is this? Is a Mao. That's a name. Alright, well, we caught a Mao. Oh, it fizzled. Probably because we weren't reloaded. It looks like they noticed something is up. Hold. Another journal entry right here. And yeah, I definitely got more than a flame organ for price. I could build a small structure or grab on the underside where I cannot actually hold on to. Should allow me to actually use the movement. Okay. Go ahead and see if we can quickly build a small platform. I'm kind of curious how I have wood on hand. And then roof right there. Yeah, it looks like it does stagnate a little bit after the initial speed boost. I'll still take it. Definitely looks like if I need the higher fire rate, I can just swap to the crossbow. Though I believe this also has lesser fall off. Yeah, if one of their allies dies, they target to whatever's closest. Okay, got some good levels. Let's go ahead and pull out Lunaris. See if they can assist with some of these. Put them on aggressive. Somewhere like right here. Yeah, if we barely grab that correct. And Lunar's coming back. You got stuck in them, bud. Had to help you.
Hey.
You have to come closer. Yeah, let's go and withdraw them.
Hey. Hey.
Doesn't seem like you can just as easily cancel when doing ground.
Hey.
Ooh, free sphere. Go ahead and just pop up the cliff here. Alright, and now that we have the flame organ, we can create. What was it we were trying to make? Oh, was it the saddle? I'm not seeing what it was we were trying to. Flame resistant armor, my bad. Hip lantern. And flame armor pelt uncommon. That's a lot of work right there. I want to see if they complete it majority themselves. Does that boost their XP gain in correlation? There you go. This corner. Should take about 7-ish seconds. 3, 2, 1. It goes off by another 2 seconds. Alright. What does lockpick V2 require that this one doesn't? Or ingots. Lockpick V2. Thank you very much, Lunaris. Good guy or girl? Very unclear. Female. Let's see. Can we go any more skill fruits from that one spot? Chest. Not trying to collect all this log. Not saying we can't use it, however, I do not need it in my pocket. Okay, looks like you get air cannon, lightning streak, and flare arrow. Let's see, sort real quick. I'm gonna say lightning streak for you. Better than air cannon, flare arrow. There we go. Legendary Gumas. Let's go ahead and apply our new armor and Ring of Mercy. Let's see. Normal sphere. Figured. Wonderful. Let's just go ahead and sprint around the side here. Uppercut. Lumbering. Here's 6 lumbering. Precious entrance. Yeah, I probably didn't need to do that much damage. All the same. Go ahead and buff our stamina. Wait, we didn't top off weight capacity yet. Out of curiosity, what stats? Pooling and gathering. Oh, I'll just go ahead and defeat them normally. Looks like we get ice organs from them. Was a waste of. I never acquired. Find us? Selected. There we go. Just collecting some free flame organs from in the area. Go ahead and dismount. Is there anything up here that we have not seen or captured? No left, monk. Okay, looks like some free things around here. Some free pal souls. We need a strong water type. Let us grab Chillet. What was that one island we meant to discover? This one in the distance. Go ahead and ride over to it then. I'm gonna see if we can get a Chillet that has higher speed movement. That island there in the distance. swap to Nightwing. He does not take flippin' water damage. Water damage is one of those things that in Craftopia especially, which is their other, I would even call it a sister game based on the content. Just everything took water damage. And I mean, you drive a car into the water, sure, you would expect that it wouldn't function or otherwise. But anything that touched the water died. You put a boss in the water, suddenly it would start dying repetitively itself. Anything in that regard. And sure, there wasn't a way to like speed up the water damage, or there were a few things that could interact on water, but still do not understand why water must insta-kill everything. In the more original versions of Craftopia, you'd have to generate each island individually and use resources from each island to upgrade and or unlock each tile, like a challenge of some variety. But at the start of the main island, there is a little pier, a dock, that generic NPC or two would sit around, just talk about, hey, welcome to the island, and so forth. But if you were to hit them, or they would otherwise get scared of something, excuse me, they would just decide to start wandering around and immediately go into the water, take repetitive damage, and drop an egg. I don't know why an egg of all things, but that is one of the things they would drop. That and poop. Let's see, heat-resistant armors. Oh. Big toys, and they are much higher level. Let's go ahead and chill it. I don't think you're strong enough. Memorest might be able to. Okay. So Memorest just shredded them. Go ahead and withdraw Memorest. And we're gonna apply Mercy Ring this time. What do we get? Ooh, some hyper spheres. No, I'd promised some of the NPCs that I'd come back and hypersphere them. However, I do not remember which ones. Okay, that's not a pal. Just had to make sure. Single shot rifle schematic. Don't know if this is better than my current. It does require rifle ammo if I'm not mistaken, so that might be a reason not to. Okay. Command defensive, just in case. Blind find? Ooh, critical. Not looking good with the Megasphere. Let's try that again. Okay, Gigasphere. Yeah, there we go. If I'm not mistaken, they have a very good digging stat. I mean, name implied, sure, but what is that? Can I mine it? I'm going to assume not. Could just be natural crystallization. Can we grapple up here? Most of the way. What's this fire? Is. Yeah, I figured none of mine have a proclivity to. Yeah, none of them got that kindling. Oh, whatever these cactus dudes are, they seem to be afraid of me. Let's just go ahead and stomp. Ball. Needle. Oh, right. I don't even have to aim. Stay home. But I have died. Alright. Let us teleport home. We have the fire resistance to now at least go into the area of the higher levels. I would say we still need the priority on getting higher levels on all the pals. We have tier 2 lockpicking. Let's see. Not exactly sure what the water loot is, so I'm curious if we get better rod. We already have Ring of Mercy. Can we get the higher parachute? Very quickly, yes. And I thought I made the hip lantern, but I'm not seeing it as part of my inventory. Considered a key item? We'll just have it always on. Don't really mind, because I can't see during the day, and if it happens to get dark enough, it's already there. Let us see if there's anything else to craft. Suppose we don't really need anything else, because we have the dark support whistle. Yeah, I think we're good to start heading towards Pyre Brothers and then just farming for levels outside that area. I was told by someone on Instagram that there was a place to get a medallion that reduced all thermals. Then we only have to worry about actually creating a defensive kit. Which they said was... I can hit the right button. About... right here, if I'm not mistaken? Let me head to the bottom here. I swear there was another hot island that was just the tip of... There was a whole trial for it. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the sealed area of Terraria. Terraria, how do you pronounce it? That should be good for resources.
Hey.
There's a lot of gerbil. Let's just roll into here. Yes, we're not level. However, I do hope that catching some higher levels means that we will have some inherent advantage. Can I break this? Hallowed bar immediately. Okay. Let us just use the base spheres. Man, I'm taking more damage than Memorest is. Alright, for the sake of argument, no Ring of Mercy. Gonna have to discard the mushroom. Oh, I've died. I might need to empty my inventory first. Go ahead to the base. Okay. Quick stack.
Hey.
Perfect. We should only have a few things left. Let's use kinship on Nightwing. Memorest. Go ahead and level up Lunarius, because I believe they're probably going to be our strongest. I mean, the stomp that Memorest has is definitely applicable. Equip the better glider. I suppose we'll head over here. Toss our extra gear that we do not need. I'm gonna keep recovery meds on us. Honestly, I'm gonna use it if there's a boss, but it is still good if we can. Yeah, we've registered 63.
Hey. Hey. Huh.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty. So something came up. I'm gonna have to end the stream for the moment. Let's go ahead and use our last point real quick. And let's enhance our weight capacity. Alright. Well, thank y'all for attending. Stare into my dark, abysmal eyes. And goodbye.